Hey guys, and welcome back to Battle Network 6. We're still fighting our way through the second test here, and there's a lot more battles to come, so I hope you enjoy viruses.
Man, I certainly do. I'm glad that they're absolutely fucking everywhere, and you can't take one step without falling into one. That's nice.
Sensing a bit of hostility in your tone.
Just a little bit, yeah. I mean, it's not as bad in this game, but, you know, I've never been, like, fan, like I said, of random encounters. Like, after a while, I just got spoiled by them. Like I said, you know, especially when you play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, which is, you know, one of my favorite games of all time, and it's pretty much my golden standard of how to do RPGs these days, so I don't know.
Well, we're doing that later this year, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, we set it up ahead of time. I certainly hope we know that we're doing it later this year.
I'll probably use the Virtual Console version, because I'm not sure if they fixed this, but when you went to use a Fire Flower on, like, Project 64 or whatever, the whole thing would crash.
I want to mention, like, a comment we had actually gotten on one of the earlier Battle Network parts about the encounter rate. Like, I believe this person, he had actually gotten, like, a ROM of Star Force 1, I wanted to say. And when he did that, the piracy protection actually had him encountering random encounters every single step he took.
Wow, the greatest punishment.
Well, I wouldn't say it's the great. I mean, it's a good punishment. Like, I'm not denying that. And oh, we got a super. Oh, we got SP mentor here. You know, SP emergency. That's how it goes.
What does the SP actually stand for?
Super powerful. I don't fucking know. Let me look that up, actually.
Okay, carry on with your tale.
That's pretty much the tale. He actually encountered just, like, random battles every step, which is pretty, kind of a stiff copy protection. I still have to say probably one of my favorites is, when you, are at a certain point in Arkham Asylum, and if you had pirated the game, what happens is that when you try to leap off a certain point, and, you know, Batman can, like, spread out his wings or whatever. His cape. I'm sorry, not his wings. No, that's Man-Bat. I apologize.
That's fine, don't worry about it.
When you could spread out his cape and glide, but it actually wouldn't turn on. And then somebody posted on a forum and said, hey, I'm encountering this bug, that whenever I'm at this point, I can't glide for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
And the official, you know, mod was like, yeah, no, that is a player feature, not a problem of the game, so next time, please buy it. I'm like, oh.
Man, I love seeing forum posts like that, the ones who don't realize that they're being caught out on their piracy shenanigans.
It's fucking beautiful, yeah. Alright, so I got an... Let me see if I can get an SP definition here.
Okay. Just in terms of, like, you know, the awesome piracy trolling moment from devs, I can't give you, like, what the exact game was, but I'm pretty sure there's examples of, like, you getting towards the end of the game, and then the game just deleting your save data entirely.
That is, what happens pretty much in, like, Earthbound.
Okay.
Like, the final battle just completely fucks itself. Like, I can't remember the exact list of weird shit going on. And then it just nukes your save, from what I read. You know, there's obviously, you know, like, a StarNet, man.net probably defined that more. But, I suppose that's a better alternative than just saying, okay, we gotta put DRM and shit, you know, so... Hey, I'm fine with that, personally, just as long as we get some amusing reactions out of it.
I love those, like, really, like, polite ones, like, we know you pirated our game or whatever, but don't spread it around.
Yeah, actually, there is a, kind of going back to Freedom Planet, you know, that I mentioned a while back. There's actually hidden sound files in that game that play when you pirate that game. And it's basically the voice actors in character going, hey, you know what? We know you stole it, but we're gonna let you play it anyway. All we ask is maybe you send some money our way and, you know, kind of buy it in the future. And I was like, oh, that's a really kind of neat way of doing that. Surprisingly beneficial and nice for a developer, especially indie developer, which I think this was their first game. So I probably would have played a little bit more hardball myself, but that's just me.
What, just explode the computer upon starting up the game?
Well, goodness, I wish. No, I mean, like, sometimes you have to protect your shit. I get that.
Yeah.
Alright. Like, people need money to eat. So, like, you know, I like to buy stuff, you know, from people. I like to buy books. I like to buy, like, role-playing games, other games, things like that. So, because I like to support them, you know, things like that. That's why I generally just kind of resist kind of, you know, instead of just downloading a game from a developer island, like, I just don't play it.
Okay.
And, man, you know me, I'm lazy as fuck. I can get away with that.
Yes, you can, my friend. Yes, you can. By the way, me dodging those guys' Gatling gun fire or whatever, not as easy as I made it look.
Yeah, I mean, you actually did a really good job there. I'm impressed.
Thank you. Surprised, but impressed.
So impressed, but not disappointed. I don't know how that quote went. I looked up SP, I couldn't get an immediate definition, I'm like, fuck it. It probably means super powerful or super pro or something like that.
Or special, let's just go with super powerful, it makes sense.
It's probably special, actually, now that I think of it. It probably is, I don't know. It's like that weird thing that they do in Japan where they rate things like, D, C, B, A, S. I'm like, you are jumping ahead a few letters, I think. That's just how they do it over there.
There's only one more part of this test to go, and it's a big un. Oh boy, is it a big un.
Oh, that man is dead. Oh, he died. You think it would have been deleted, but no, he's just lying down in pain.
He's fine, he's just having a nap. A power nap.
Got more air hockey, that's pretty good.
Oh, I remember, I didn't buy it, I found it.
Yeah, there you go.
Get in my deck.
Just gives you a straight command, bounce the puck off the walls. Fucking do it. Now.
Okay, I'm doing it. Jesus.
Oh man, you got a lot of swords. You love your swords.
Well, I like to make use of Slashman whenever I can.
Man, in the dub, what they did is that they actually censored the swords. They rounded off the tips so they all look like fucking glowing butter knives. That's how bad it got, yeah.
Really? That's a bit much, honestly.
That's lame. It's almost as if, and I'm just gonna go out on a limb here, it's almost as if fucking digital combat with magic men who live inside and hit each other with swords made out of code doesn't fucking exist.
So I love the juxtaposition of magic and technology, and magic men living inside computers just tickles me.
Like, why would they be fucking afraid of that? I guess they're afraid kids are so stupid that they'll go find their own lightsabers and play. Can they censor a lightsaber now that I think about it? Because it's already kind of rounded off. They would just have to remove the blade digitally, and they're just hitting each other with air. I think that's how it would work.
No, it's a toilet brush. Take this, Darth Vader.
Was the toilet brush supposed to be from something? Because that seems awfully specific.
No, just something that was on my mind for whatever reason.
Okay, because I thought you pulled out like a Spaceballs reference or something. I don't know. Did I hit him? No.
Not that either.
Damn, I probably shouldn't be looking behind this wall when I'm trying to aim.
I wanted it to be transparent, but it's like completely solid. I don't know what's going on.
I know, I guess it's the recoloring they did. They accidentally filled it with the paint bucket, and they forgot to recolor it to clear again.
Oh, this one gave me a really large amount of trouble. Don't know where the words were going there. Maybe it's just the memories of this fucker bouncing around here that it's giving me a bit of Vietnam, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, I really don't like this guy either. I think in some versions of him, he can actually jump onto your grid and like crack the panels.
Jesus.
Yeah, it might be that one, or it might be another one I'm thinking of. Like, it's been 6 games. A lot of the viruses do they do kind of tend to mix together after a while. There are some repeats, obviously, because of course they're going to reuse their sprites.
Of course.
Still.
That's just being economic.
I mean, I don't blame them for it to a degree. Like, let's be fair here. Like, I don't mind them reusing some of their assets. It's when they don't, when they do it and they get, like, especially... Oh! Fucking idiot, I'm sorry. When they, just kind of reuse it to the sense just to avoid particular forms of work. Like, you know how they'll do in games where they just kind of fade out and then they play a walking away sound effect? Like, that's the laziest shit. I'm sorry.
I don't know, there's a certain bit of charm for that. What's the laziest thing you've ever seen in a video game?
That's hard. A lot of it is from Capcom.
I just thought of a very stupid example in a really, really good game.
What is it?
It's something where the story, it won't change for whatever reason, and they don't even show, like, the consequences of it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. Like, which game is this?
But the future refused to change.
Oh, it's that big Chrono Trigger where you eat that man's food and then he just whines at you if you do it?
No, I mean literally, but the future refused to change. It says that there's like some horrible things going down, but it doesn't show it.
That's true. I don't know, even then that kind of screen is kind of messed up enough. Like, you still feel bad, so... I think it's effective in its simplicity.
I was just taking the piss, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Is he trying to blast you with, like, dubstep? Wub, wub.
Now, what I love about Slashman or well, slash cross, I should say, is that his like charge slashy thing. It, I believe it goes like 1 or 2 squares forward, which is great for dealing with those guys.
You know, as we were doing this, I was actually trying to sit here and think about how, if I had a chance to redo the, this is a good trick, by the way, actually.
Yep.
Like, that's actually nicely done.
Can't touch me, motherfucker.
I was actually going back and thinking about, if I had a chance to redo how the game would have worked on EXE Warriors, like, what would I have done instead? And I'm thinking, mostly the thing I'm thinking of is, like, I'll make it sort of a quasi-turn-based card game format, because the damn chips are basically cards anyway. Like, but the trick is you'd have to do it without having to have people moderate the fights, you know? Because what we also did, fights had to get moderated if you wanted to get experience points. And you would actually could pump those into your Navi.
Okay.
But you had to get, like, a mod to look it over. Wasn't really the best idea in retrospect. I mean, it was a nice idea, but we just didn't have the time or the technology to kind of reliably do that, you know what I'm saying?
Man, hockey is the most dangerous sport.
That's true, man. I have played some dangerous fucking air hockey games. Because you know, every time when you play air hockey, nobody just taps it. No. They fucking slam into it like the fist of an angry god, and that puck flies into your fucking knuckles, and it hurts like hell.
Kill bot, kill bot, kill bot, kill bot. Goodbye, sucker.
Oh, you got him in the chest, I think. Oh my god, it's still going. Is this the whole part, just you fighting these motherfuckers?
Oh no, there's more, don't worry.
You got a Fighter Plane Super.
Let's... what?
Yeah, the Fighter Plane Super.
Okay, I think we've officially run this joke into the ground now.
Restart the part, it's terrible now.
And there we go, that's all 10 battles.
Man, you really like that big bomb. You've been using it a lot. To good effect, I will admit.
Well, you know, I just like big explosions, really.
Well, I think lots of people do.
Maybe I like them more than other people. I appreciate them more.
I am the most explodingest out of everyone here. Yeah, just soak that in.
Oh yeah, bask in the victory.
I want to find the guy who invented auto-scrolling panels and just punch him in the fucking mouth, because it's never for a beneficial thing. It's always for the most obtuse fucking annoying puzzles in the history of the world. You noticed that, right?
Yeah, it's to block off the environment, really.
Yeah, you never see them in a nice beneficial fashion where it would reroute you to free candy and beer. No, it's always to make it so you cannot get to a certain place.
Them's the breaks, I guess. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, this would be impressive if we didn't do something akin to this in earlier games.
When the fuck are we getting into the expo? Seriously.
I don't know. When are we getting to the... Well, I was gonna say when did they get into the fireworks factory, but in this game it's more like the water factory, or...
What, is that a dungeon I don't know about? Fireworks factory?
There may have been a fireworks-themed dungeon. I don't know. It's been a bit.
Oh, that's Mix Navi. Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, Captain Sunny D, what's going on?
Oh, you pissed him off with that comment, mate. You know he prefers Sprite.
No, that was actually... It should have been him happy. He's just the fucking shit.
Ah, yeah. Blame the fucking operator. Where is Mick? Oh, outside the digital world. Sorry, I got carried away for a second there.
That is how the whole thing has worked for this time, Tom.
Okay.
Let me guess, you didn't use a big bomb, Mick? I'm sorry, this man had like 8 retakes. Maybe you should have taken a cue from his playbook.
There were a lot of retakes that I could have, actually.
Man, fuck this. I'm gonna go hang with fucking Ice Cream Man, or Ben & Jerry's Man. I have not had Ben & Jerry's in the longest time. Probably because I'm trying to not get fat again. But man, they make some good fucking ice cream.
Well, don't have that latest flavor. Instantly makes you obese again. I tried it. It's nice, but it didn't really have any effect on me for some reason.
And fuck you, Mick. I want to tell Tom about the one that actually has like cookie dough on the inside of the core of the fucking little oh my god, it looks so fucking beautiful. I want that shit.
Mega Man, let's go straight to hell.
The Undernet is basically the darknet of the Battle Network series, so they're gonna find a lot of fucking child porn there, probably.
Do not know if want.
No, I know that I do not want that.
No, I was talking about the Undernet, not the fucking CP, thank you very much.
Alright, and this video gets tagged. Now remember what they told you in the comments, Tom.
What did they tell me?
Don't destroy the data.
Oh, I'm doing my best, don't worry about it.
I know. You've been doing good for your first Battle Network game. I have really liked, how you've handled everything, so it's worked out pretty well. And you get that. You get it.
It's mine! Forever!
Oh, you got Dull Thunder one Q. And Time Bomb. Okay, well, you can't really... It's Time Bomb.
Yeah, the B is silent. Why is it even there?
They should have did it BMB. Like, we should do, like, a whole bit of commentary where we just try to eliminate our vowels. Yeah, we gotta talk about the game without using the letter E.
Oh, Jesus.
Navi is...
Please stop.
A good work guy.
Jesus. Every part with this guy, every single part. Explain a little bit about the Undernet. Did it appear in previous Battle Network games?
Oh, yes, it's most often it tends to feature as a post-game kind of area, the toughest viruses and some particular boss counters show up here. Oh, well, and you just leave it super easily, because it's actually kind of harder to get into in the earlier games. But at some points of the story, throughout the series, you have actually managed to go into the Undernet and take care of some stuff.
Okay.
But, yeah, but mostly it's the kind of stuff where you go for, like, post-game content.
Well, I guess there's nothing for me in here except this.
What is there a computer just randomly out of nowhere doing, like, connected to the internet? Like, if you were gonna go in the darknet, you need, like, Tor for that kind of shit. And Tor, by the way, in case you don't know, is, like, a heavily configured Firefox browser to basically, offer, like, privacy, things like that. And it routes your signal through, like, different servers and things like that. So that's what that is.
Learned so much in this playthrough.
Mega Man got beaten up by a statue. Pretty embarrassing. Unfortunately, you never fight mixed NetNavi. I mean, I know it's a generic NetNavi, but you actually fight generic NetNavis in Mega Man Battle Network 4.
Okay.
So I thought they would have just recolored it and you fight him like once and he has some different stuff. That would have been neat.
Or give him a super mode at the very least.
Or something like that, yeah. We need more super modes, probably period, in games.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, the statue's giving me sass. Hold on.
Oh, it wasn't statues, mate.
Hello, we're here too. No one expects to... Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong thing.
Please stop shouting at me, I'm very sensitive.
Excuse me, we have a name. The Undernet Daffodils.
Is that them actually responding to your prayers, or just programs and such just, like, coincidentally get upgraded after you pray?
I don't really know. Like, I would imagine that an external thing would have to take care of that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Gregar has to eat both of you. Falzer, you don't get anything.
Hang on, if Circus Man exploded, did he transfer Falzer out of him before he died?
Possibly, yeah. Oh, I like how back there they said ooh la, which sounds like that bit from that song Thunderchild from War of the Worlds. Ooh la. Now, I think in the Falzer version, the Falzer's eyes actually glow. I don't remember. It's been a while, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that sounds like the kind of version exclusive thing they do.
It reminds me of that comic where that furry was looking at, like, the full moon, and he thought he was a werewolf, and then he just puts on little wolf ears.
Oh, Jesus, I'm cringing at the thought of it.
Menos, the Hands of Fate.
Ooh la!
Ooh la! Dun 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 dun. Man, that album is fucking good, by the way. You should listen to that.
Alright, Mega Man, tear 'em up! Tear 'em up!
They are rage, brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear until it is done.
Oh Jesus, we didn't really count on the Cybeast actually turning up. We're all just nerds! Nerds!
I did not predict this at all. Fuck, I need a better hobby. Aw, no ripping and tearing.
He had performance anxiety.
Yeah, that's true. That happens to me all the time when I turn into a beast in the bedroom.
Nice. See you next time. Jesus Christ.